Welcome back. Sorry, the cleaning people came through, and we had to hang on and wait for them to finish their stuff. So we're back.
Woo! And Ilvest is rolling the
Jeez, the cleaning they don't come until like 2 a.m.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yes.
Jeez.
No, just keep going.
Anyway, in furtherance of things that I never should have done to my worst enemies, let alone myself and all my friends, I'm doing this instead of spending the hours watching Lord of the Rings for the umpteenth time. You could hit the pause button a bunch. That's a thing.
Master volume.
Master volume.
There we go. That sounds like normal.
Yep. There we go.
Don't make my mistake.
Which one of them is playing? I think
you didn't make my
this
mistake.
one is Illuminatus Vespucci this time, which many people mistook for me.
Falling off because I'm trying to get
He's a different guy, not me. Met him, he's pretty cool.
This song is ripping off something.
It's pretty good vision.
Yeah, it's ripping off.
Is it ripping off maybe Sonic Riders with the jungle?
No, it's ripping off something in Sonic Commentary 2. No.
I mean, if it's really a Sonic game, is that a rip-off or just a, you know, a use?
I think we're talking about different parts of the song.
I'm talking about
the drums, the bongos.
It's gonna haunt you forever.
No.
Double baggins.
At this point, you should let Pokecapn do this part.
Really
He's done it.
Pot pie?
No. He's got to do it.
I'm telling you, it's bongos.
You have to use the homing attack.
That song has no bongos in it.
Yeah, he went for it, but it guffed.
That is a guff.
The homing attack targets the spring.
That's pretty rough.
Not if you're sufficiently high.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think there's just different threshold for it than from Sonic Adventure 2, and I'm confused.
Oh, yeah, extremely.
It really, really loves springs in this game.
Springs are great. They
like
got
a lot.
like hundreds
Of all the things to complain about, the homing attack really shouldn't be
My
one.
uncle was a spring.
I mean, apart from the fact that it exists, which is what I complain about.
I'll bet I don't look like the kind of guy who's all out for spring rights, you know? But I am, let me tell you. I expect you to kill all those guys, or are they just in your way?
Also, this video isn't quite as long as the last one, so perhaps all that practice they got in at this very stage
really take a lot of hits.
well for them. I really hope that Pokecapn ended up posting these videos together.
No!
Well, no checkpoint for you.
I missed the checkpoint. I tried to go back, but it
don't mess this up.
Okay.
I'm not guessing that not messing it up will happen, but okay. Sounds good. Let's do it.
I like how Sonic just sort of tumbles over and is like, oof. Doesn't say anything.
Oh my goodness. Why? I'm curious. Why are there those guys that appear on the sides?
I just figured something out.
What?
I'll do it when I go back to playing the game.
Use that Sonic intuition of yours.
Oh, we might actually do it.
Yeah! Well, you didn't mess it up.
Wow.
That's pretty good. Go Ilvest. That's a rather good power-up sequence.
Enjoy your mock speed trial.
That's good.
After losing so many lives on that one jump, I get through the end part fine.
No.
I'm a guffin.
The Turfledurf, it got you.
The Hosenjai?
It got me, the rail.
The Goon Hair
I played a mock speed once before, and it was the one in the first level.
Oh no, don't jump there, you're ruined. Oh, you recovered.
Yeah.
Barely.
I like how sometimes it determines that a certain jump is death, while other jumps are just, no, keep going. I guess you could
No, you ran through a rock. Well, alright.
Well, there you go. Some rocks don't exist.
Try R1. I'm very curious.
Didn't do anything.
Okay.
As far as I can
you
tell.
also powered through... Oh, but that time the rock does exist. It's a Schrödinger rock.
Okay.
I was curious.
Schrödinger.
Except even when you
if
are
mock
observing
speed
it.
sections allowed you to slow down time with
Yeah.
well, you don't have the bracelet.
If there was any sort
I'm
of
proud of my
tiebreaker
progress.
You did make it to the Mach speed zone.
After MacGuffin.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
failed
sit
in a
down.
mere
But
5 minutes as
trade back-
opposed to the
back to Pokecapn.
several hours that it felt like
Hoping
Medibot
that,
took.
Permanently.
hoping that he can show us how it's done.
So wait, are we
For
back to
I'm
Pokecapn playing? That'd be good.
It's a very
It's
dream crushing stage.
This is and I think the first lesson we need to learn from this is that when you start out, it puts you facing the wrong way. It's really the most important thing of all. And once you figure that out, it's not so bad.
Those jerks are cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah, I went in there anyway.
He goes all Assassin's Creed and like bounces around on the stuff automatically.
I've been away from the game for more than 10 seconds.
Why
and
can't
now
you
I
just
cannot play it.
nudge it like a
Well,
little?
the obvious solution is no more tagging out. It has to be all you.
Or it has to be all consistently one person.
So him.
Yeah. Well, I mean
And
for
it
like
just
a
would
level.
not let you go into the train.
Oh yeah.
That's very funny. It says follow Eggman's train.
Like,
it
I
says
feel
nothing
like
about
if I
destroying the shit that's in his
that a
way.
while.
Also, if it's his
would've
train,
worked.
wouldn't he want it to not blow up?
No, because it's got
But
like
it's radical.
it's radical.
It's radical.
It's
Well,
it's
alright.
maverick.
Is it insane, gnarly, or
It's tubular.
cucumber?
It's pretty cucumber.
It's a lot of things
But
that
what's
you
better
can
than
hear
it's almost time for another
Uniracer's
new
spout.
challenge.
Almost time?
Yeah.
These are the real challenges because people will have to chat through this video.
Oh man, this.
I'm feeling
No, I
challenged
mean,
right now.
if anyone sat through the Iblis video, which I'm gonna be honest,
This is the Let's Play sub forum. They'll sit through anything.
that's true.
There are at least some people who will sit through everything.
If I watch the Mega Man 2 races, people can
As
watch
it turns
this.
out, some
Hi, my name is
80,000
Jacob is Spades.
total views, something like that. What's the
Sorry.
I thought he
actual
hated
number?
us.
No, that's the point. He doesn't hate us.
Oh,
He has a weird
I'm
way
sorry,
of showing
25,000 for this
Oh,
one.
by hating us?
So do you
Jeez.
actually want the next one now?
No.
Was that a choke on the conveyor?
Oh, and that's
belt?
just the YouTube.
I thought I
This was a
saw
late
choke thing.
upload, so
Just
it's
sticking
probably
up out of
a
the
There has to be
really
a-
conservative
something
estimate.
because there are those rainbow things, and I'm pretty
Thought he
sure
put
they
this
lead
on
to
YouTube
shortcuts.
later.
I really
Wait,
wish
what's the
I knew
upload
how
date?
those worked.
This
That's
thing.
just you get into them.
Yeah, but there's a way to get into that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, uploaded
I mean,
January
I'm sure it
27th,
requires
2011.
experimentation, which
So,
is not something we want to do.
yeah, because
Yeah,
they put this
yeah,
on back when
time
YouTube was
limited.
kind of a piece of crap,
why?
and
There we go.
yeah, we had
Danger,
to
danger.
do really bizarre stuff like go to
So those guys
Vimeo
don't really do
or,
anything. They just threaten a whole lot. They just
Blip
appear and they're like,
TV,
we're gonna get you.
They're like,
Vidler
They
"We're
probably
bonkers."
do
was
something.
one,
Then we're gonna-
Daily
we're gonna
Motion
get you.
was
Swear.
an option, and just so many video hosts were so bad,
There's the ultimately you kick
but
through
still
that, and you
better
just
than
keep rolling.
YouTube. I think there
Because you
was
can
also
dodge it,
a
but dodging it
Google
is
Videos
sketchy.
that was okay for a while, but ultimately kind of crappy.
There's kicking through.
Well, wouldn't you know it, YouTube got better, and they finally put stuff on it,
No.
and there you have it. Where are you going? Why would you?
Oh, come on! That was my idea.
Oh,
Was
well.
to use the other train's track.
That was a
Yeah.
mighty poor idea.
There's no rail up there. It's just the
No,
Just
I'm
a-
saying it's that they count that as solid wall, as in I
Yeah.
can't go there.
because that would make it too easy.
Well, it would make it make sense.
Yeah, that's not what
It
it's
would make
doing.
both the dialogue and the being able to get there in a timely manner make sense.
Wait, why'd he zip over to that?
Close. Do you not homing attack there?
I homing attack there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just don't homing attack a second time. Because I think you touch rails when you homing attack. One of the things it can lock onto is rails.
Which is what it's what it was doing for me.
All right, 4 lives to do the Mach speed section.
Well, good luck with that.
No, I noticed that when you were fighting the cage goatee and that guy, you just sort of bounced on him instead of pressing button.
No, I was homing attacking each time, but
Oh.
I was being careful of where I was sticking.
because if
Oh.
you're not careful, then
Yeah,
you'll
I would
fly
always
past him
fling
into the
off
cage.
and be like, okay, I guess homing attack nothing instead of a target.
I mean, technically, I guess you could bounce attack him for more damage, maybe.
I don't know
Alright.
about that.
No jump.
Oh, come on.
See, you get ruined
It's
when
like
you jump,
just
man.
The most minute correction.
Don't do it. Don't
and
jump.
It ends up in death.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mach speed.
Very good.
But if you are off by even a fraction
That
of a
jump is
degree,
okay.
That is
That's good.
millions of miles away.
These are necessary. Jump as little as possible. You'll win the day. You're not
Ready?
Mario.
Go.
Oh.
And the jump is very short. Like,
Yeah.
it's a very short amount of distance.
It was, you know, it's basically the old school style, like, run through a stage full of
There's a
insta-death.
ramp down there. Or
I
something.
saw that.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
I think it was trying to fool us this whole time.
Oh no,
But I
he's
think,
found the
you know,
alternate path.
Oh, yeah, there can't possibly be anything down there.
Oh no, the one up. Oh right, those don't respawn.
It
One
seems
up.
your experiment has
Yeah.
been rewarded.
Ah!
That jump.
That jump. Maybe you can't even jump there. Maybe jumping is off. And you have to use portals.
Well, the last time I would crash into it in a way
you
such
would
that
just bounce. He was a rock.
This is way easier than jumping there.
They really should let you re-get that one up.
Ah!
Yeah, they really should let you re-get that.
What? So that it's too easy?
But, you know, that's,
So that you get to
is
stay
something
in
that would be a
purgatory with an
Mega Man
infinite
game or
checkpoint
something.
forever?
Wait,
Well, except if they're giving you, like, nothing but bullshit insta-death 24 hours a day, you know, then we
Why? What was that? Okay.
get equipped with cock blocker.
you hear that?
Oh,
Sound
just
of
when I
real
thought watching them
frustration
fail the same
with
section
lag.
again would not be funny.
Real
It
power.
it was. That's
One
precious.
day you'll get it. I
Yes.
swear.
Although,
One of
judging
these
from the
days-
time
One
remaining,
day I'm going to kill that
they're going to
guy.
succeed this
I think I'm
time.
gonna start reading out more
Right.
reviews of
You
this
should
game.
read like
That's
full
a
reviews.
that's a
Wait,
spoiler
you
for
issue
you
a
and
challenge.
me.
Lines.
Gonna finally
Yeah,
succeed.
Issue a challenge.
Should we issue a challenge?
We are now at the Mushroom Hill Zone.
Well, it depends. Do you feel you're up to
So we're
any
at the
challenge
challenge
yourself?
where it's,
Do you need to feel up to a challenge in order
Oh.
to issue challenges?
Guess how many
I don't think so. I
blue
think that you
spheres
can-
you need to collect.
you can challenge
and
people
What I call
To throwdowns, even if you
What do I call?
even if you have no
Code guess.
capacity
What is
to
guess?
satisfy them.
No, I don't do
Incorrect
that at
guess
all.
will receive a penalty.
Yeah.
I say okay.
So we'll do this one.
Yeah, we're gonna issue two. We're gonna issue two challenges.
God, this chicken is so disgusting.
We want to know both the most. These are separate challenges. The most blue spheres in a stage and the least blue spheres in a bonus stage. And each of those are going to be, you know, do the next day 2-1-1 for points. As it is trivia, that can be easily verified.
It already has been verified, in fact.
Well, I verified it.
So really, if they wanted to be clever, they could ask you what the answer is.
But I wouldn't tell them.
Right.
You looked like you were going all Iblis.
But they could
trigger on
ask
him
us,
there.
and we might ask him,
Yeah.
and we might jump.
Like, hey, what's the answer, Pokecapn? Oh yeah, it's 38.
22.
Well, anyway, let's go back to the
22.
let's go back to the
Yeah,
one on the
38 and
PlayStation
22
3,
guys.
'cause They got worse reviews.
Calling it now.
Like, we want full reviews
What if
instead
it,
of these bottom
Right.
lines.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going.
I was taking notes on their
let's read the
challenges.
IGN
I had to.
let's read the IGN,
had to concentrate.
IGN review.
I love how there's this like big line of rings there at the beginning,
So
but the cutscene
most
robs
common
you
way
of
to
them.
die in the ruined city of the future is undoubtedly death by lava.
What the fuck?
You took a stupid way and you
More
died for
specific,
it.
its
That's
victims are
that's
typically
what.
bombarded by attacks from fire creatures, or accidentally fall into a pit of liquid hot magma. Try to imagine for a moment how unbelievably agonizing that kind of extermination would be. Though brief, the pain would be excruciating before your body went completely numb as your nerve endings melted away from the extreme heat. Seconds later, it's likely that your final dying thoughts would be those of terror, regret, and eventually nothing. In other words, it would be like playing Sonic the Hedgehog. If you hadn't guessed it by now, the famous Blue Rodent's 15th anniversary didn't go over so well. In fact, the PS3 edition
Oh,
of Sonic
15th
franchise
anniversary.
is one of the
Huh.
worst mishandlings of a
Okay.
big-name franchise.
So
in recent
Sonic is
history.
15, and that
In truth,
answers
it's
that.
surprisingly difficult to know where to start with my list of complaints, since words like aggravating, sloppy, and boring don't even begin to describe what Sega has let loose here. I suppose the best place to start, though, would be with the most recurrent problem of the entire game, and that's with the camera and gameplay controls. To put it bluntly, both features stink. From open to close, the fully rotational camera is a disaster. It gets caught on buildings, trees, and other structures, and will frequently switch positions or angles for no reason at all. Start a conversation with one of the pointless NPCs, for example, and by the time the discussion is over, your viewpoint will have changed to a direction where you're not even traveling. This whole practice is disorienting and bothersome, and there's no reason for it. The camera issues also affect action stages. When playing as Sonic himself, the camera's angles change faster than a caffeinated schizophrenic, and when coupled with our hero's already speedy movement, leave unnecessary deaths as a byproduct. Things are also hurt by the fact that your characters can and will get caught on geometry at random intervals, so don't be surprised if you're suddenly stuck on a rock or permanently attached to a building because you brushed up against it. Of course, the final nail in the coffin is that the camera stick can't be customized and it's backwards by default. All told, these numerous
That doesn't
troubles...
bother me at all.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me either.
Wait, what-
you know.
what are they-
Some people really enjoy the
I-
normal camera.
Hey,
I need like
inverting
a
or not
camera.
camera is
I need the
important.
backwards.
I don't
Well, I
know.
need backwards, left, and right. I need normal camera up and down. Well, maybe I don't. Depends.
How often do you adjust the camera while you're playing?
I only do it during sometimes.
Anyway, again, sloppy
Again,
gaming is the best
the
way to
other
describe this monster. Though it's mainly a platformer, Sonic does borrow the hub world idea from Dreamcast's Sonic Adventure franchise, and mixes it with ye old run and jump in one of its few commendable twists. The game offers a number of playable characters, and each have their own powers and uses, including high-speed stuff from Old Blue, telekinesis-driven object manipulation from Chrome, and complete vehicle destruction courtesy of Charcoal. But just like in other recent Sonic games, this newest foray doesn't mix styles very well. To start the aforesaid hub world doesn't serve much of a purpose because it challenges you with needless mini-quests to unlock the next action level. They're tedious and slow, and the game would have moved at a much better pace without them. Controlling Shadow and Silver doesn't offer an entertaining reprieve either because their stages run into just as many glitches or setbacks as Sonic's. The game just isn't fun to play no matter who you assume. Oh, and load times are awful too, often taking 15 to 20 seconds to access a 2 to 3 second cutscene before another 15 to 20 to go back to where you started. This happens constantly whenever scenery changes are made, and what's even more infuriating is that these story points aren't even
I think
pre-rendered.
that's as far as he's
They're
gotten.
just alternate angles of the in-game engine they were using
Although,
to begin with. Did I
I
mention
guess
that
I've
most of these intermissions
Got to
were forced to wait
do
for
something
are only 2
similar
to 3
to
seconds?
what they're doing here, and let's see.
Alright, so that was page 1. What do you think so far?
I think he
I
doesn't
agree
like
with
it.
this review.
I think it's pretty accurate.
Yep.
You got it.
That's
Let me
how
see
it
if I
used
can
to
find
go.
a long
Except now I've got no
comment.
rings.
You got 7
What?
rings in hand.
Oh, okay.
There aren't any long comments to
No.
this.
Oh my god, what is this making me do?
It blew up.
I also mistakenly paused the video for a second there, so I'm
Oh,
going to be a
it's
little
dropping
off
bombs.
from you
Okay.
guys, but I think that's alright.
And it's impossible to figure out where the explosion's gonna drop a damage.
Hang on! Hold on
Comment
to your
removed,
butts!
author-
Motherfuck!
Oh no! Oh,
Yes.
it got
Yes.
you.
Oh, sweet
It
Oh
got
my
me!
God.
baby!
It got me!
I thought it was
Sweet.
I thought I
Wait.
had
Son of-
Oh no, he
You
succeeded
just
while I
sucked
wasn't
toy.
looking.
It would have been.
I
Oh,
was
okay.
about to destroy some bitches.
I was gonna eat this car. I was just gonna.
Here I was peering through the
Delicious.
comment thread and
Congratulations.
Oh my god.
You did it.
Another of Sonic's problems comes from the
He
visuals.
might have eaten the
To be fair,
The
controller.
worst part is that we aren't even halfway through and we're
But
already
hey, they got
down
through
to
it.
the level of reading reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my.
Well, I mean, you know,
Gotta step it up, Medibot. Come on.
Step it up!
Where's that shit that you always pop up with for no reason?
Hey, Medibot.
Well, maybe you can finally leave
elaborate on the
space
shit.
for me to talk.
Like
guys.
talk about
Like,
how
just
the
start
Mach speed
elaborating on
stages
stuff.
are a metaphor for today's fast-paced.
cutscene.
Oh wait, cutscene.
But we don't fucking care about it in this game.
You had to.
Another problem with this game is the fact that Sonic is constantly carrying some human girl.
boss fight.
Why do I have to refight him?
And if you die on this, you have to redo the whole thing.
No, I did say.
No.
Whoa!
You know, it would be really useful.
Did he
to,
do a Matrix dodge?
Oh my.
Man, that
The
was...
same fucking thing over and over again.
Yes.
Welcome to Sonic the Hedgehog, everyone.
Oh, fuck. That blue hedgehog again, of all places!
Yeah, like doing the same stage a bunch of times.
Methyls?
This is who I am!
But you can't just have characters say how they feel. That makes me feel angry.
Well, this would be now when Shadow and Silver fight in the story.
So I guess we don't have to do anything. Cool.
Oh, that was close. But yeah,
But
the
what
Mach
was Shadow
speed,
and Silver?
Yeah, away we go.
Mach speed stages
Man,
serve as a kind of metaphor
graceful.
for the current fast-paced economy and how we're running so fast that even the slightest tap in any direction will send us careening off course to our death.
Get off my
Actually, it's more like the slight tap in any direction will cause public opinion to careen off into the netherworld and, you know, shit.
So it's
Pickles.
actually a comment on chaos theory.
Yes, I do. Because Sonic is there to catch me.
Sonic's the name, speed's my game.
Son of a...
Sonic.
She did not weigh enough in, like, how she fell.
She doesn't actually weigh anything.
She's a ghost. Plot
Stop
swallows.
She's already
saving the
dead.
life of a ghost.
Anyway.
It was really
Oh,
lame.
ghosts are important too.
No.
They hold
No.
ghosts hold. Oh my
Genesis.
goodness, it's a boss.
Egg Genesis.
Here we go. Good old classic
This is
Sonic
like-
versus goofy ass robot. I can live with
This is
this.
a Sonic boss.
I can live with Sonic v goofy ass robot.
Another one of
The new-
Sonic's problems comes from visuals. To be fair, the pre-rendered cutscenes do look great and have some nice direction, but once the in-engine stuff kicks off, things start to roll downhill. Characters jitter for no reason.
We found that
we
one.
found those. Shadows appear and disappear like crazy. And
He
so
just
does
did that
Shadow.
in that cutscene.
So does he. And
Am I
there's
supposed
enormous
to be-
amount of pop-in.
No,
and
no, no,
other-
no, no, I'm definitely not supposed to be.
Don't go there.
I'll
Girl
just wait.
praying.
I'll wait for an opening that just screams attack.
Like when he goes close down and there you
What the fuck is he doing?
You're
He's-
supposed
Wait
to
for the
help me
laser
attack off of that
disco.
and hit the
Yeah.
exhaust vent. There you go.
Oh, you beat up one of
You
his
beat up
things.
one of his arms.
Yeah, okay.
That's
what about
fine.
popping?
Popping and locking.
We've had lots
Wait,
of
that
popping.
worked?
Huh?
We've
What?
had lots of
Yeah, we've
popping.
had lots of pop-in.
Why
Things
did-
just appear.
Yeah.
Oh, pop
when-
in. Okay.
It's the draw
Why did that
distance.
happen?
I thought you said popping.
Like the draw distance applies where there's multiple draw distances. Okay, these things get drawn when we're this far away.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Still, you know, homing attack off guys to get up to the top.
You got it.
And you hit those little red targets to, I guess, break off of
Seems
random.
that way.
Like, okay, this
Like,
is a pretty,
that
pretty
was
good
the
boss.
right
I'm just
thing
gonna
to
say
do?
that. Oh, he's got a new attack.
Oh. No, it isn't. This is
There's
stupid.
also a bunch of bizarre glitches that just scream rush job. Amazingly, there's a fair bit of
The only thing that makes it even vaguely tolerable is the fact that the
camera
camera is locked so the
sometimes
controls
occurring
aren't
even when there
horrible.
isn't a
It's just
single character on the screen.
it's the same homing attack nonsense, just on a gigantic scale.
And you have to make the missile sit on.
No, it's.
Oh, no, there it is.
That was close.
He does enjoy raining missiles onto his own head, though.
It's okay, he can take it. What he can't take is some obnoxious hedgehog.
It's just one of those enemies that you have to homing attack 5 times or something, except,
Okay, so I just know that I need to collect
you know,
them.
made huge and it's 15 instead of 5 or whatever.
There you go.
This is
Oh my
extremely
God.
bad.
Where are the rings at? Where are
I
the
just
rings?
can't see
Please
it.
show me the rings.
Maybe that'll clue him into the fact, oh, I was locked into a trajectory and then the missiles hit me because I was
You got
locked.
rings.
I need more though, because I need to survive his onslaught of
You
stupid.
need 7 rings in hand. There you go.
7 rings in hand. 7 rings in hand.
That's fine. I don't care if he shoots his laser again
Nope, you're ruined now.
or his missiles. Neither really.
To its credit, Sonic the Hedgehog does try to keep people interested with a number of features beyond the standard single-player game. A 2-player tag and battle mode has been included, for instance, multiple character episodes, and some unlockable extras you can find along the way. The problem is that there's really no reason to play any of it at length because of the poor camera, bad controls, and a convoluted multi-timeline plot that doesn't really go anywhere.
Nope, that was bad.
Closing comments. Sonic the Hedgehog is a mess. While there are a few glimmers of hope early on when players take control of Silver,
How about
and
you
his full
homing attack it a
telekinesis,
bunch?
it's
That seems
quickly
to work.
realized that the game's design never really capitalizes on it. The remaining character situations, Shadow's vehicle segments, and Sonic's traditional platforming aren't anywhere near as interesting as Silver's, and the whole game has a forced and generic feel to it. Once you saute that winning formula with a rack of
Oh, what the
technical
shit?
problems, you end up with one hell of a disappointing game.
Oh, classic siren noise.
I like how it can home in on you when it's crashing.
Yeah, so that was pretty much the most enjoyable part of Sonic 2006
Yeah,
so far.
that was a pretty solid looking boss fight. Wow. I must... Really, if the rest of the game had that level...
No, that was wretched, and you're wrong.
You know, this was a pretty good
Wow.
boss.
Yeah.
You've
And
been
if that
pounded
is like
If that was the
so
level of
hard
quality
up to this
throughout
point
the whole
that
game, this would be
your
at
judgment
least a
is
playable
lost.
game. If people say, you
Hey,
know...
you're proving that it's playable.
Okay,
No, don't
playable
praise
for
that.
people
Stop
who
it.
don't enjoy
Oh,
stabbing
man.
themselves.
Playable
You're gonna
for people
regret
with nothing
that.
better to do on a Friday night than play this game.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, you know, kissing girls.
Overall rating for this game, 4.